Have you ever dreamed about starting your own podcast but felt overwhelmed by the thought of buying expensive gear, learning editing software, spending hours recording and then re-recording? What if I told you that today you can create a complete, polished podcast episode from idea to final audio without even touching a microphone? In this video, we're going to dive into Google Notebook LM, the AI tool that's transforming podcasting forever. You'll see how it can brainstorm topics, write scripts, generate natural two-person conversations, and even deliver a finished audio file that's ready to upload. Stick with me into the end because you won't want to miss any of the details that could get your podcast up and running fast. Plus, I'll provide a list of podcasting platforms that you can use right away to launch your show today. All right, so here we are in Notebook LM. Let's click in. And here are examples. These are not mine. These are just Notebook's examples. All right, and you can check these out if you'd like to see how this works. Otherwise, come right down here and you're going to create a notebook. Okay, so I'm going to click out of here, and I'm going to show you why in a sec. So here's the main dashboard. And right here, audio overview, this is what is going to generate your podcast. Check this out. Generate an AI podcast based on your sources. Okay. This also can generate a video overview, which is an explainer video presented to you by AI in English only. And this creates somewhat of a PowerPoint, which is really sweet. We're going to check that out in a few minutes also. Okay. So on the left side, it says add sources. So you're going to push add. And here we go. We have a few different options here. You can drag and drop, and then you can upload a Google Doc, Google Slides. You can source from a website, and there's YouTube, or copied text right here. So for right now, we're going to do YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to paste one of my videos that I would like to transform into a podcast. So let's insert this. And it gives me just kind of an overview description of what it is. I can save to note, and it's going to generate a note over here on the right side. And I can create my podcast just by pushing this one simple button. You ready? Here we go. Okay, so we're done. And in a couple of minutes, Notebook LM generated a 13-minute podcast, interactive podcast for me on the program that I use called Video Express AI. So just let's take a quick listen to this. All right.
Welcome to the deep dive, where we cut through the noise and get straight to what matters. Today, we're plunging into the exciting, but let's be honest, often frustrating world of AI video creation. I mean, who hasn't felt that sting, right? You dive into these big tools like Google V3, Runway, Pika, Kling, maybe Adobe After Effects, dreaming of making something amazing only to find yourself like constantly checking your credit balance.
Yeah, feeling nickeled and dimed for every single click on that generate button.
Exactly, even when the results are...
Okay, so that's one way to generate your podcast, right? Just using links or using a website. So we're going to do something else here. We're going to upload an ebook and have Notebook LM generate a podcast based off of a popular ebook called Breaking Comedy's DNA, the Breakthrough Comedy Writing System. All right, so let's do that. Let's come back out here. We're going to create a new notebook, and we're going to upload a file. So I'm going to choose a file. All right, it's processing the file. Now, this is a fairly long ebook. And it's creating the description for us, or like the brief overview. This is it. This extensive guide, Breaking Comedy's DNA, Breakthrough Comedy Writing System by Jerry Corley, offers a comprehensive framework of understanding and creating humor. Boom. Okay. So on the right side, now stay with me because I'm going to show you this video overview in just a minute. All right, let's go ahead and create the podcast. 7 minutes to create a fully produced podcast. That is fairly impressive. Okay, So what can we do with this at this point? So awesome. So let me talk a little bit about what else Notebook LM can do. If you look over here, it says video overview. Check this out. Okay, so we just created a video overview presentation. And let's take a look at this. Now we're not going to play the whole thing. Just going to give you a sample.
We all love a good laugh, right? But have you ever really stopped to think about why something is funny? What is it that itself just hits the nail on the head? The common belief out there is that comedy is much more real. Round up. Action to your brain's expectation being shattered.
So this just created for you a 7-minute overview video that you could post on your YouTube channel or any of your social media channels or on your website. Okay, let's close this and let's take a peek at what this mind map is. So this is super cool. And then if you click on one of these tabs, then it opens up the mind map further, and then over here write why comedy, and yeah, so this is pretty cool. So again, this is just another benefit of using Notebook LM. And let's just go back here. All right, and the last thing is on the left side, if you wanted to add more sources, if you want to have multiple sources for your podcast, for your content, this is where you would add that. And you can add from your Google Drive, from a link, from your text, and then you can drag and drop one of your sources right here. All right, awesome. So now our podcast, which is here,
Make you laugh so
can
hard
be
you wonder,
downloaded,
how
and
do you
there it
do
is.
that?
Yeah, totally.
All right, let's talk about some hosting platforms. So once you created your podcast, you need to upload it to a hosting platform. All right, so here's some popular options to get you started right away. Number one, and one of my favorites, is Buzzsprout. It's user-friendly, great for beginners, with solid analytics and marketing tools. Then you have Spotify for podcasters, Libsyn, Podbean, Castos, Transistor, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio. So here's a good starting tip. You start with Buzzsprout if you're new to podcasting. It's simple, it's reliable, and gives you excellent analytics and distribution tools to grow quickly. Once you're comfortable, expand to YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music for maximum visibility. Hey, thank you all for watching, and can you please like and subscribe my channel, because Dynamic AI Tech is all about finding the best free or highly discounted AI generation software, because my goodness, we know how expensive costs can get as content creators. So thank you so much. Leave those comments and I will see you on the next video.